Hello, I am Sylvia Harper. In this presentation, we will be discussing the isolated elderly population and their health concerns. In the U.S., there are many elderly individuals that live alone. This population is at an increased risk in safety and health because of their increased age. Because of their increased age, they are likely to experience comorbidities along with immobility and muscle weakness. This puts them in danger of falls and injuries. In Utah, 22.5% of our older adults live alone. Our national average is 11 to 22% higher than the world's average. Thankfully, though, Utah has been found to be the lowest ranking state, along with New Hampshire, of elderly isolation. These are the social determinants of health that are likely to affect our isolated elderly population. Because of the lack of transportation that our isolated elderly population experience, they are at risk of poorer health. They have limited access to doctor's appointments, gyms, and grocery stores, just to name a few. They are also at risk of depression from being isolated and lonely. Many elders are on a fixed income, which makes it more difficult for them to afford their medications, doctor's visits, and nutritious food. At some point, an elder's driver's license will have to be surrendered. This is because they experience poor vision, hearing loss, slowing of reflexes, poor coordination, chronic pain, and possibly mental changes. When considering Maslow's hierarchy of needs, the isolated elderly population is more likely to have their physiological and safety needs unmet. This is because they oftentimes will experience poorer health due to inadequate nutritional intake, insomnia, incontinence, immobility, comorbidities, and the lack of needed resources. Naturally, the elderly experience a decrease in their immunity. This puts them at risk for infections. Pneumonia, UTIs, and pressure injuries are the most common infections reported. To boost their immunity, they can exercise, eat right, get plenty of sleep, stop smoking, and decrease the amount of alcohol they consume. The most common non-communicable diseases found in the elderly are cancer, cardiovascular disease, chronic respiratory illnesses, and diabetes. Early detection of these diseases is very important to keep their symptoms less and more manageable. The elderly are at a high risk of falls, especially those that live alone. This is due to their poor mobility, confusion, and muscle weakness. Using mobile devices like a cane, walker, or wheelchair is crucial. Elder abuse is when harm or the risk of harm happens when a trusted individual fails to take care or intentionally hurts the elder. This is less likely if the elderly individual has many strong relationships and are visited often. Thank you for watching this presentation.